weather, Michelle. I know we were talking, the rain is out, but the wind is coming in.
That's right. It is going to be windy. That might help us out, dry things out, and hopefully reduce the slippery conditions tomorrow morning. But take a look from Beech Mountain today. You can see the winds and the fog also settling in after some of that rain. So not the perfect conditions to be blowing snow, but they're going to have a chance tonight as temperatures remain cold in the mountains. We also have some morning slippery spots where lingering moisture may be there and in the mountains. And then Sunday, sunshine returns for us, but they have cool winds everywhere across North Carolina. Rainy and windy by Tuesday, so that's the next big system that we'll look at. So we've got a couple of days of sunshine. Tomorrow we do have to contend with the wind, so still layering up for tomorrow. You can see over the last 18 hours, the snow showers have filled in over Pennsylvania and New York. Meantime, here we had some wintry weather early part of the morning, about 0.13 of an inch of light glazing and areas of Boone as well, Meadows of Dan, and some reports around the Ennis area and the western foothills where we were talking about yesterday, that little narrow band where we had some light accumulation early in the morning. And of course, it was all washed out from the rain that followed. We've had about 0.11 of an inch or more in North Wilkesboro, about 1 inch in Mount Airy, more than that too in Martinsville, did well in Greensboro, and 0.8 of an inch in Winston-Salem. Some spots in the southern sections here of Davie County didn't pick up quite as much as we might have liked, but 1 inch up in Salisbury. A lot of folks here staying above the freezing mark and really didn't have to worry too much about elevated surfaces getting too icy around the Piedmont Triad because the rains moved in very quickly. And look at that, how quickly it moved out. Everything was on track today. Kind of kicked out quickly. We're at 40 degrees in Winston-Salem now and 37 degrees in Eden. So we did warm into the low 40s. This is a little bit below where we'd like to be this time of the year. Only made it to 40 in Greensboro, 47 in Burlington, about 9 degrees cooler than average. Tomorrow, even though we talk about getting closer to the upper 40s and low 50s, we feel worse because the winds are up. So we do have that cooler flow even tomorrow. 35 degrees in the Piedmont Triad with fog and wind protected spots. You're at 32 in the foothills. You've got some slick spots there also possible, especially where lingering moisture is before the winds come in. Once the winds really begin to pick up, temperatures are going to come up also, we believe, quickly through middle of the morning, and then slippery conditions are less likely. Now, you do have some mountain snowfall to contend with though too. Mountains could see on the western facing slopes snow all the way through about midday, but on the eastern slopes we have just a slight chance of a few flurries. Could be slippery, so we keep your impact hours on through about 8-9 a.m. Breezy conditions to windy weather. We've got gusts as high as 35, maybe even 40 miles an hour on those high mountain ridges. Foothills, we start out at 32 degrees. Slippery spots there, likely quickly as the winds come up. We'll be drying out too with breezy weather. Highs only in the upper 40s, gusts to 25. And it's gusty too in the Piedmont Triad. We'll take you from the mid 30s, so just above freezing, we believe. Shouldn't have to worry about too many areas dealing with slippery spots, but still be cautious because of the fog. And then the winds come up quickly, warming you up into the 40s and then near 50 degrees with gusts to about 30 miles an hour. Hour by hour shows us a dry day east of the mountains. We could have a little flurry or wind snow action trying to make it toward the Mount Airy region, but I just think most folks are dry. Temperatures, as we mentioned, with those winds coming up into the upper 40s to near 50. It's those gusts that are really going to take hold and make you feel more uncomfortable. Look at that 40-mile-an-hour gust possible from Sparta through Boone through early tomorrow morning. Continuing to see as we have a ridge of high pressure building in and that low exiting aloft. You've got those temperatures too corresponding with some cool conditions, so it makes you feel more like the 20s a good part of the day in the mountains tomorrow, with up to about an inch of snow possible there. The next big system, this one arrives for us by Tuesday. Watch how it comes in with some heavy downpours. This could last from early Tuesday morning, but all through the afternoon hours on Tuesday, so not quite as fast as this system, and it does have the potential to drop in rain and then snow for folks in the mountains on the back edges of this. Could be some significant rainfall of 2 to 3 inches, and then we might actually be talking about some flooding concerns all the way through the mountains too, and could start out as snow for folks there on those western slopes. All right, 7-day forecast for the Piedmont Triad. 51 on your Sunday, Monday's at 49, and although we have 60 degrees on that 7-day forecast, temperatures will dive down into the 40s throughout the afternoon, so warm about midnight and then cooling off throughout the day. We are back to the 50s though through middle of the week. We like this trend that keeps us just a little bit above normal and pleasant through middle of the week.